Hi, grade 4. Today it will be a review on October exam. But before I will go to our video today or our review today, I would like to say don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel. Today I will review some items in your syllabus, that it will be in your October test. And I have another video about how to write a paragraph. I hope to follow me for these videos to benefit from what we have in your October exam test. Let's go to our review today or our video today. Today, I will make a quick review on on the 2 units that will be in your October test. Some governorates have these units and others don't have. So I review the 2 units, Unit 1 and Unit 2. Because most of governorates have these units in October test. Let's answer the questions of this unit. First of all, this is the first question. If you don't sleep, we feel excited, we feel tired, we feel fast, we feel clean. Can you guess with me? I don't sleep, so I feel what? I feel tired. So the answer, it will be tired. Let's go to another one. Many people like to space at the community park. As we know during explaining the Unit 2 about the helping community, we say volunteer. So here in this unit, we know the word volunteer, that was the one who doing something without fees. Let's go to another one. I space drink tea in the morning. I don't drink tea in the morning. So here in this part, we talk about the simple tense as we explained before, the simple tense, and we know that the present simple tense used for routines and habits and facts, and I explained this tense in details. If you return to the video, you can review what I told in this video. Okay, let's go to another item here in this test. We have the multiple choice is part in your exam, and the writing and giving words to answer in the complete sentence is also another item in the exam, and the paragraph is another item. So we have many items in the exam, so we must know how to answer every item in correct way. Here we say, this unit we talk about the senses. We use our senses to understand the world around us. We use our space to read books. Can you guess with me? We use what when we read or write? We use what? We use eyes without thinking. To listen to the teacher, we use our space to listen to our teachers in the class. So to listen our teacher, I use what? I use my ears. You can go to another sense. We space the clean air with our nose. We can what? Smell. We can smell the fresh air or clean air. We can smell the flower, and all this. I use my nose to smell it. We can space with our hands. We can touch with our hands. We can use our space to taste food. Tongue. Here we use tongue. We have a mistake here. We use our tongue, not our taste. Here's Rob is mistake here. Here is used our we use our tongue. We use our here is we use our tongue. Our tongue to taste food. Our tongue to taste our food. We use our tongue. Here not taste. Here is we use our tongue to taste food. Okay. Here is a mistake here in this part. Let's go to another one. Here we have, she space her teeth before going to bed every day. When we go to bed every day after finishing from the dinner, what we can do, as we do before the school, we do we do before sleeping. Okay, what we can do before sleeping and before going to school, brushes her teeth. Let's go to another one. Kenda is a kind girl. She likes to feed animals. As we know here, we know this in the when we explaining the community, helping community, the one who feeding the dogs. Okay, space you like sweets. Here is we have you. So I would say like to say the singular. Singular take does. He, she, it take does. We have he, she, it take does. He, she, it take what? Take does. We use does with a verb to does with this with this pronouns. Does, we use does with this pronouns, singular. I, you, we, they. Are you, we. Are you, we, they. Used with what? With do. It will be here with do. Okay. So here is where we use do with what? With which pronouns take do and which pronouns take does. He, she, it take does, and are you, we, they take do. We must know this. Okay. Must know this. Okay. Let's continue the rest of the exercise or the rest of the review. Let's go to another to the rest of the. Here we say, so here we have you. So I use do you do with the pronoun you. Let's go to another question here. Here is colorful. Upper, we say here Upper Egypt means called in Arabic, Upper Egypt in Arabic called Said. Okay, this is the meaning of Upper Egypt. Here is what colorful, upper, galabiyas, kind, sugar cane. Every summer I travel to my grandfather. So here I talk about traveling to my grandfather in summer. He lives in Luxor. It's a governorating in what? In Upper Egypt. Aswan and Luxor is in what? In Upper Egypt. Many men wear galabiyas and women wear colorful dresses. Farmers grow sugar cane. People are very kind there. Let's go to another test here, or to another practicing here. Noah Space wash her car every day. So here this is the habit. So it will be here doesn't. Why doesn't here? Because Noah here is singular, and when we use does, we omit s. As we know, when we use the past form or the present form, is that we have past or have the present adding s. So does or didn't, omit the conjugation of the verb. We must know this. Okay. Space, she like mangoes. It will be here does. I space shower in the evening. I take a shower. Let's go to another item of the question. Shady eats a good one every morning to have energy. Every morning. So what is the meals that we have in the morning? It will be breakfast. I would like to say something grateful to take care that before any meals we use have before the meals. Have or has. If singular we use have, and plural we use have. Have with what? Have or has with what? With breakfast, dinner, and lunch. If we have meals, we must put have before the meals. Have or has. Shady eats a good breakfast every morning to have energy. At the school, he stays with her friends. At the school, what? He plays with his friends. During break, he stays for 9 hours. During break, he stays for 9 hours every night. He sleeps. His mind sharp and the enough sleeping that we take make his mind what? Make his mind sharp and his body healthy. Let's go to the next test. Saying Miss Iman, you are it's this is too for us that we learn all these tests. We must know how to answer every kind of question. So it's not have a large effort to do this, because we must know how to answer the question, how to answer the many kinds of questions. So we have all in the university we learn more practice, more perfect. Okay, we must know this. It's good to taste food with friends. It's good to share. We go to the market to buy fruits. He stays to school by bus. He goes. Let's go to another one. Here is rearrange. Rearrange, here we have subject, verb, object. So we must rearrange the sentence as it is. Where is the subject here? It will be here, you. So it will be here, you should walk or cycle to school. This is the sentence can't be arranged, but here I answered in the question in the correct form. So we must put this rule when we answer this question to know how to put the every word in the suitable place. Here is the subject, can be what, as we know, can be pronoun or can be noun. Like we say, what can say, give the example, Miss Iman, about subject. When we say Ahmed plays football, I say Ahmed plays football, or I omit Ahmed and adding he as a pronoun. So the subject can be pronoun or noun. Then I search about verb. Then I search about object or the rest of the sentence. So here is the sentence here to be, you should walk or cycle to school. Here is Goha. Here is about Goha. Goha didn't have any money. Okay, the smelling and paying money for smelling also. Not have money for buy, but if we smell, we have also money to smell the food, not to buy the food. I think it's funny for this. We space our hands before eating. We wash. He spaces stories in English class. He reads. Ahmed space after eating all sweets, disappears. He afraid from his friends that he eat all the sweets and don't give him any sweets. Let's go to another one here. We can take a space at the train station. Train station without thinking train. The bus helps space traffic. The bus helps reduce traffic. I can space means what, when we don't use the car, I use the bus, or we have one car that collecting with each other. This reduce the traffic and reduce the pollution in our environment. I can space soft things with my fingers. I can what, touch. Here is also the rearrange. Let's do it together. So here is the subject. Here is she. Where is the verb? Cleans her room every day. So the correct sentence of this sentence, it will be she cleans her room every day. Subject, verb, object. I would like to repeat this rule with me to answer this question in correct way. Egyptians are proud of their culture. It's correct. It's true that Egyptians are always proud for their culture. Okay, let's go to another one here. Here we say correct the verb. Adam, here is the wrong, to be do. Adam go to school. Here is do. I put it the wrong way. Do Adam go to school? So that I replace do by does. The farmers here is plural. Use do or does. No, use do. It will be don't feed the animals. It's space. It's have the beginning of the sentence. It will be illegal to drive fast. Okay. By this question and from our review today, I hope to be fit and enjoy, and best of luck in your exam. Thanks a lot, until we meet again. Bye.